fellas, the gloves are coming off. I have to. I can't sit idly by and not discuss some of this stuff because, like, holy, it's raising my blood pressure reading some of these tweets and some of these people, these moments from people I mostly agree with. And it's a cold day in hell when I agree with someone like Vector, and I usually clash a lot with Vector. Not today. So we have a video that drops mostly just because Legends just dropped the anniversary trailer for Goku and Vegeta, the Kaioken Goku versus Grade 8 Vegeta, and I think that it is a insane moment. Like, I have decided I don't want to really play Legends, and it's making me think about coming back because I just love the fight so much. And then we have things like this where it's like
so good. No one
I'll just
is
let the clip
arguing
play for
against
itself.
how good the Saiyan Saga is. When it comes to these games, right? Like, Saiyan Saga has no aura. It has no hype. None! It has none! It is not like that.
And he keeps just talking about the fact that we can go ahead and skip to the last bit. He's mostly just saying that because it's Super Saiyan. If it's not Super Saiyan, it's not going to sell.
Super Saiyan does not capture the attention of, like, with this tweet, I kind of just said, like, casuals.
But yeah, the truth is basically saying if it is not a Super Saiyan, that no one's going to summon. Not that no one's going to summon. That it doesn't capture as much hype as something like Kaioken Goku versus Grade 8 Vegeta. That Super Saiyan is just going to clear it every single time. And I just think that's stupid. I think that it's a stupid thing to think, right? When time and again, Dokkan and Legends have kind of went out of their way to do some of these lesser hype moments and have been successful in doing it. Like, he kind of talks about it later on in the video where he is like I brought up the moment here, right? If we go ahead and just check, right, he brings up God Goku and Hit, and he's like, this is what people want to summon on. This is something that people are going to be choosing instead of something similar to like Tien, who is more so like from Dragon Ball, because not a lot of people watch Dragon Ball. And again, let's just let the clip play out.
They want to see this shit. This is what they want. Oh, fuck, dude. Damn. This is what they want to see. They're not looking for this bold fuck to be on their screen. Sorry.
And again, it's like we pull up the data and like I'm a big, you will never see me disrespect God Goku, and you definitely won't see me disrespect God Goku and Hit. It was the third worst selling banner of all time. Third worst selling. They weren't even like, you would think that this unit was garbage with how bad the banner sold. Like, if we look on the similar LRs that dropped at the time, right? Physical LR Janemba, who had a lot of issues. We had someone like SCR Super Vegeta, who had a lot of issues. We go into the download celebration with Super Saiyan Goku and AGL LR Full Power Frieza, who honestly had a lot of issues too, in like the SPR stages. Then we have Vegeta and Goku, and then the AGL Gohan and Krillin. And it's like, the Vegeta and Goku were pretty decent and had like a really nice revive condition, but they still had issues as well. Tech Kale and Khalifa had a decent amount of issues because they were built in a stacking unit in a SBR type meta, and then SCR got a Goku and Hit drop, and they were units who were pretty decent inside of SBR. They had the stunning, they had the slot 2 capabilities, they were really, really good. They had dodge and all that, right? And it's the third worst selling banner of all time. Like, and this is right after the worldwide celebration as well. So everyone's stones are gone. Super Saiyan Goku and Full Power Frieza, everyone dumped their stones into it. So if there's ever going to be a point that people are going to be like, damn it, I have no stones, I have to buy them because I want this unit or I want this moment, it would have been right there, right after a major celebration. And they gave no damns about them. None. So you can't go and say stuff like, oh, well, the Universal Survival Saga moments are always going to be better than stuff like this, right? And they're always just going to sell better. When clearly they fucking don't. They don't, dude. How you can't say, well, Tien isn't going to sell as good as God Goku and Hit. That's the reason why God Goku and Hit are going to drop a lot more often than something like Tien. They didn't. They didn't sell well. They sold horribly. Both of them sold terribly. Third worst selling. And you're gonna, how are you gonna bring that up as a point? You can't. It's so stupid. And it's not just the truth as well. Like, we if you go into the comments of it, like, some people agree with one of the tweets that he made. He put, as long as you don't get anything before Namek Saga Super Saiyan Goku, representation is good, but pre-Super Saiyan characters, casuals do not give a damn at all. If Global Download Celebration is Saiyan Saga, I will show Iron King what a real crash out is. And it's like, who cares? Who cares? Why is it being something like that such a bad thing? Like, seriously. Sure, I've already said it multiple times. I think that my prediction is going to just be Daima. I think it would be so stupid if Global Download Celebration isn't Daima, but I will be there day one, just gobbling it up if it is Saiyan Saga, because I love Kaioken Goku. And I know a lot of other people who like that fight. I have it as one of the top 3 fights in all time. And I know others who have that belief as well. So how is it that, like, when 90% of these comments are like people saying that, yes, that it is something like that, that there, it's just not it's just not clicking, I guess, that, like, yes, it could actually sell well. Like, again, let's just go ahead and read some of these comments. So let's see. Yeah, this is another thing I was going to bring up too, is that, like, he says this, but then there's times where he is very hypocritical. And again, I don't want to make this just about the truth. I just want to make it about the situation as a whole. But he is a part of this, so I'm going to talk about him. Didn't you straight up say that you'd be fine with Kid Goku and DKP for part 2 of a Global Download Celebration as long as Daima is part 1? I think that would be okay, yeah. Explode with a never before seen Super Saiyan and Dokkan in part 1. We need that badly. 23rd World Tournament Goku and Ain't Jr. or the Global Talent Celebration of this year. 2023 Golden Week, Dokkan was not amongst the top 10 most profitable mobile games in Japan for Golden Week. And it's like, okay, well then why'd you bring up God Goku and Hit? Saw his views for the last 2 months and Crash Out Iron Crane style. Daima should be in the Tanabata section. This is very true. False Super Saiyan Goku. It just boggles my mind how people's hype level for a character is based on hair color. Like, dude, the fight is well animated, choreographed, jaw-dropping, badass piece of fiction I've ever seen. Too bad his hair was black though, and not blue, so it's not hype. Shit better be hype, not like Legends. Cybermen for anniversary, really. I mean, it's a sidebanding unit. The sidebanding units in Legends are always pretty bad for the anniversary. Like, you guys literally had Ice and Nova Shenron. Casuals can go fuck themselves. Stop pandering to the, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this is very true. That's very true. Yeah, like I already said, I would expect Daima for Global Download Celebration. But Saiyan Saga is hype truth, said by a Tao enjoyer. Ground battles in Dokkan. Saiyan Saga can easily fit on the new campaign that replaces Tanabata in October. Global Download Celebration needs Daima and something like GT or Namek. Saiyan Saga has never gotten a Dokkan Fest LR in the 7 years that it has been a thing in the game. Be Golden Week or Tanabata, how do we tell? Like it's just stupid. It's just stupid. And then we go like I have Monados' tweet over here too. How would you react if you Saiyan Saga was part one of the Global Download Celebration? Am I tripping, or did we get such a clean Saiyan Saga image? I totally wait. It's, this is true. Very hyped, just like I am for Legends. It's literally top 3 fights of all time. That's exactly my like. It's same thing. Disappointing, not because Saiyan Saga is unhappy, but rather we still need Daima. The LRs still recently got their EZAs. We need a dual Dokkan Fest of them again, not because they aren't worthy of hype, but just logistics of how the game is right now. Just drop Daima. It's already losing so much hype, even though it didn't really have much hype anyways. It should have been. It would have been better, but I'd be very happy. Get with it as long as part 2 is this with the exact same card arts. Feel like some players are so picky, I'd be happy with anything. The celebration, not happy at all. Vegeta isn't the guy who brings the extreme units together, which is what I want. That's a fair. This is a fair. Like that's fair. That's a fair opinion in my. I think. It's just so stupid. Because I don't have it. Can I find someone who made the clip of it? Of someone who like showed that the truth was like, oh, I would want part 2 I would want the dual Dokkan Fest for Saiyan Saga. Did they quote it on here? I think they did. That someone was saying it, that it should be like that. Let me see if I can find it. Here, I'll go ahead and pause. I'll pause and I'll try to find it real quick. And then we could also look at these together too. All right, I couldn't find it, but basically there was a clip of him during the 7th year anniversary where he was like that, or maybe I don't know, either way he was talking about the 7th year anniversary characters, and he was like, oh, the Goku and Vegeta should have just been a Dokkan Fest, a dual Dokkan Fest. So it's like, how are you gonna go from saying something like that to this? Where have we gone? How is it like this now? Consecration beating the crowd and whining about sales. Why enjoy shiny Saiyan Saga units that we've only got one premium of in the form. Top 5 worst releases in game history. Yep. Top 3 arcs in the series with the top 3 fight, and anime is supposed to believe it's not hype enough. Okay, man. Yeah, we're gonna find it later, but there was also an image. Yeah, right here. Top 5 best fights in DB history. There was like a voting thing that you could do for Dragon Ball and put what you think the most hype moments are, and this was the 5th highest voted fight was the Saiyan Saga Goku versus Vegeta. Sure, you can say like Moro arc over here and all that, and Demon King Piccolo. Like again, like dude, 2 of these are ones that don't even involve like Super Saiyan or things above Super Saiyan, right? So it's still stupid. Very stupid. Yep. This is just a lie. Normies love Saiyan Saga. I actually wonder how much. This is true. I wonder how much part 2 actually did do for 7th year anniversary, even with it being like such a bad unit. I wonder how much it genuinely did do. I know there's hype for most, but all right, it might differ. Anyways, except for the eventual dual Dokkan Fest Goku versus Vegeta and Dokkan. Yeah, same here. This is so true. Most cold thumbnail ever made, and it's literally the Goku versus Vegeta. Like, come on. It's so wanting the $1 billion company to do it. I don't even need to pull the pic. Like, it's just so stupid. The discourse is so stupid, man. It's like when the thing that is like the biggest reason for people not wanting this to be the global celebration isn't even the fact that the moment isn't hype, but that it would be misplaced because of Daima. You know, you've lost. you've kind of lost like the what's it called? You know you're in the wrong is what I'm trying to say. Because there's no, I haven't seen one specific person be like, I hate the Saiyan Saga fights. I would not want them to do that. Like, the top reasonings are, oh, the reason why I don't want it is because we need Daima. It's all this. Why? Just drop Daima. It should be Daima. It should be this. The reason why is because I want Daima. I would be okay with it as a part 1 if we get something like this. I would literally, the only person I see that's like, I don't want it because it's not it's Saiyan Saga is this guy. And he brings up a good point. It's because it wouldn't help out the Extreme Team at all. Which is fair. Again, if you're someone who's a big villain fan and you want the villain side to be buffed a lot, he's not going to be working well with other villain units, which is sad. He's always just going to be working with Saiyans, right? So if you're somebody who is an Extreme fan, that's entirely a valid reasoning of not wanting the Saiyan Saga to be something like the Global Download Celebration or the Global Dokkan Celebration, excuse me. But again, it's not even the fact that at the moment isn't hype to them. It's because they want the Extreme units to work together, and Vegeta wouldn't. I really don't care the entire, because the entire fight has had anniversary animations and representations, except the beam struggle isn't voiced. That's it. I'd be hyped, but I really want Daima, dude. Damn, that's crazy. Re-downloads the game. Yeah, it's just like 2 people, but like at least give an explanation. Needs to be Daima, so I will not be really happy. Again, see, how many times we have to keep doing this song and dance, man? It's not even the fact that people don't want Daima, or that they don't want Saiyan Saga. It's that they want Daima first. There's even we just passed a comment too that was like, oh, I would have been fine if they just hold off on doing Saiyan Saga and then they just make it where it's the New Year's celebration as well, or New Year's celebration instead, where it's the New Year's Dual Dokkan Fest. Like, come on. Golden Week. That's entirely fine if you want something like that for Golden Week. You have it as your profile picture. Okay. See, that's fine. You know, I'll allow it. That's literally the first person who said that it that is because they don't specifically want Saiyan Saga. That's it. If their LR's peak, if their UR's mid. Dokkan doesn't need Saiyan Saga. Ape Vegeta and Kaioken are still solid, but I won't be mad. Meanwhile, they give me an LR Nameku first time Super Saiyan. Biggest fumble of 2025. Ugh. Fishing Goku 10 and Tao this year. Can we have something hype? Ugh. You people sicken me. You people sicken me. Actually, I'm gonna crash out. I'm pissed. We can go ahead and read some of the comments too, because why not? I was gonna be mad as hell opening up the game and pulling Sparking Nappa. Again, though, Legends is always like that. They never have hype units as like the side banner units. Again, they've literally gotten Ice and Nova Shenron. Like, it's never, the side banner units are never like that big. Okay, like haven't they had like Jiren before? And I guess you could say like that was hype. But like I can't think of any other. But then again, I don't play that much Legends. So Legends players would call any character choice for part 2 boring. The devs overhyped this anniversary, so that's the main issue. Yeah, but this is a Dokkan video. True. It's insane how much hype and the Dragon Ball franchise gets when you don't have a hive mind of people saying something is hype and deserving of representation or not. Especially when most of it is decided by the color of a character's hair and not much else. Technically, Goku's hair was a little bit red when he went into Kaioken. It had a glint of red. So, yeah, and this is what I was talking about when he was like, "Oh, this was a hype thing," and then it was the 3rd least profitable banner of all time. Better than Perfect Cell. We can't let Dokkan players know. This is true. This is true. And on top of that, and I forgot to even bring up this point, right? I kind of want to look this up because I want to see if I can find it. Results. On top of that, they've also showed this image in the past, right? They've told us what people care about when they do when they summon, right? Oh, man, I can't. Wow, 66% of people said that. That's funny. 8% of people. I'm trying to find where it says the reason why people summon on characters. Because there was one where people were like, what was the reason why you summon? And if it was because you liked the moment, or if it was because you just wanted the character to be good, right? Let me see. Maybe if I look up summon. No. Let me pause again, and I'm gonna check to see if I can find it. I literally have been searching for like an hour, and I can't find it. Like I really did try. If I do get a message from one of the guys, like with a screenshot, I'll probably just link it down in the comments below. So if I didn't find it, then it's not there. Anyways, this is still kind of like helpful in a way, in showing what I was talking about. Wait, this is wrong one. Oops, it's this one. Reasons why you use a character on your team. So A is that I would like to see the character's animations. So I build a team focused around the character and join various events regardless of the difficulty of the level. And that is a 31%. 43% says I would like to check the character's performance, and I build a team that includes that character and play the difficult content. C, or the 21%, is the character works well with the other characters on the team, and D is the free answer, or you basically write it in. If we just go ahead and talk about this can kind of tie into why people summon on characters in general. Most people would, yes, like to see the animations of the character. A whopping 3 out of 10 people would most likely just want to summon because the animations are hype, the moment is hype, or the thing is hype. Then we have the other 43 to 21, like both of those combined. So that's 64, right? Yeah, 64% would either like to have it where they want to see the character's performance and they build a team around that character, or because they work well with other characters on the team. So again, we have people, we kind of saw it with the tweets as well, where the character works well with others on the team. There's a whole bunch of people that, again, didn't want Vegeta to be the Global Download Celebration, Global Dokkan Celebration. I keep saying that because it's Download Celebration. But they don't want them to be the Global Dokkan Celebration because of the fact that they know that Vegeta just doesn't work well with other villain units. And that's, again, completely fair. So it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Why are we having this conversation? And while I was searching for that, by the way, I actually stumbled on a survey, and don't get me wrong, this is like a survey of like 600 people, but the Dokkan Wiki had it where like they did a survey every couple of years that had people be able to submit their answers, and they put, now that April Fool's is over now, for the real question, who do you guys think will be the dual Dokkan Fest for Golden Week? Why is the top answer Kaioken Goku and Grade 8 Vegeta? Like, it's not like the others aren't hype either. Like Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Kid Buu. How did that only get 17 votes? That's my answer. How did that only get 17? That's crazy. Goku, Ultra Instinct, and Full Power Jiren. Now this is where this Universal Survival Saga talk comes from. I combine the words. 192 people out of the survey said that they wanted that, or that they thought it was going to be that. Super Saiyan 4 Vegito and Cumber, dude. Who? 27 people are liars. And then Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega Shenron had like less than 50 people, I believe. So, again, why do you think people think that Kaioken Goku and Great Ape Vegeta are going to be there? It's because it's popular. But yeah, like you can literally see, I've been scrolling down this entire thing, trying to go through every single survey, and I can't find it. I'm almost positive they said during one of the Dokkan Nows that like that they gave the information during that, but I could just be wrong. I could just be making it up in my head. But I swore during one of the anniversaries they were like, "Oh, this was the reason why people summon." But yeah, I can't find it. Either way, though, as long as the unit is good, I feel like 9 times out of 10 people are just going to be summoning anyways. Now, it's just stupid. It's just stupid though that we have to keep coming back to this, because like, why do we have to do this? Why am I having to sit here and argue that Kaioken Goku is cool? Because he is cool. And also you can see here, I literally looked in here too, but the only thing I could find when I looked it up was that. And even if we just look up Dokkan survey results, it doesn't show anything. I looked at all of this. It doesn't. It could have just been a question, and I kind of filled it in with that. But regardless, I think that it is stupid. I think that this whole conversation is stupid. Kaioken Goku versus Great Ape Vegeta would be hype. Stop acting like it wouldn't be. I don't care what you guys think about, if you think that a majority of people would like it or not. I think a majority of people would like it. And when part 2 comes out for Legends, I wouldn't be surprised if the Legends anniversary does pretty well for part 2. And it's so funny because, again, like, not to make this about Legends, because I do want to make this mostly about Dokkan, but like, dude, how are people saying the side rating units? Every year they always talk about the side rating units being trash, like picks, man. It's always trash picks. Like I said, we had nice Ice and Nova Shenron. You can't say stuff like that is hype. You're gonna sit here and tell me that Kaba was cool for part 1? Kel and Gleeful are pretty nice, but again, like they're not like hype, you know. It's not Kefla, it's not Fusions, right? So, like, when was the last time like a hype character was a side unit? Was it like Vegito Blue? But that also lost hypeness because Ice and Nova Shenron, right? Like, I don't know, am I crazy? Am I crazy for thinking that? Whatever. When I hope I genuinely am on my hands and knees. Please make it anniversary. I beg. Make it a hype moment. Make it where it's Kaioken Goku and Vegeta. Please, I'm begging you. Just have it where it's like that, because man, it would. I want to see so many people be proven wrong. You have no idea. But we'll go ahead and stop here. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.